think you should be.
What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video we will be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Neo. So shout out to C Dreamer PS3. If you guys want to be shouted out in tomorrow's video and future videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, and leave a comment below telling me what your top altcoin is. Otherwise, let's get on with today's episode. So I want to refresh the cryptocurrency market cap, and let's take a look at what exactly has happened, whether we've moved up and down in the past day since yesterday. So we're looking at a market cap right now, 436 billion. I believe that's about the same as yesterday. Not much has changed. The other thing I'm noticing is that Bitcoin dominance is slightly higher than yesterday, so that's something to look at. I want to say for the most part, even though there's some red, majority of the market seems to be doing somewhat okay and moving upwards. We're still definitely lower than where we were like 3 days ago, but definitely seeing that consolidation and that pullback that we were looking for. So this should be an interesting week. Bitcoin at $9,300 at 1.96%. Ethereum up 2.2% at 760. We were above 8, but didn't hold. Ripple 80 cents. EOS $18, and Litecoin now still in number 6 at 1.27%, $159. I did want to show you guys this article. So this was posted seeking alpha. I cannot find the person who wrote the article, but it says Litecoin to 4 times by August. Interesting. This was posted today, May 9th, and let's read this. So it says, Litecoin has recently broken out of 2 separate descending trend lines, signaling a potential bull market incoming. We'll find out, guys. This is in conjunction with the overall crypto market in leading bulls to start accumulating this common cryptocurrency. According to Fibonacci chart analysis, a target of 560 may not be out of question in upcoming months. After the cryptocurrency market crashed in late December, I really don't even call it a crash, but many believed Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin were dead once and for all. I think that reason people thought they were dead was because those people that assumed that were new to the market, and they got in when all of that was happening. But if you compare 2017 to 2016, even with the pullback it had, that major correction, it was still up quite a bit. You know, I saw Bitcoin lower than $1,000 last year, and then it went all the way to like 20,000, but returned to 6,500. That's still a 600% gain from it going from 1,000 to 6,000. That's still crazy gains. It's more than the stock market. So according to most recent technical analysis, however, it seems that quite the contrary may be the truth. Cryptocurrency markets have been quietly growing over the past several months. Exactly what I just said, as millions of dollars have been pouring into both small and large crypto investments. But what about Litecoin? Many were astonished at Litecoin's 329% gain in just 11 days that we saw last year. And so the question remains, what will we be seeing gains like that anytime soon? The author believes that we will be. So this is a perfect analysis, and we'll look at that in a minute. After Litecoin peaked at $369 on December 19th, we saw a huge tumble downwards in 2 months. We saw the price of Litecoin drop nearly 70% all the way down to $108. But even so, Litecoin managed to break through the multi-month descending trend line, which held it down when on February 14th it shot up by 37%, breaking through the descending trend line. So basically, guys, you can see how we had this huge trend line right here, and it was on us for months and months and months. And finally, we broke up from it. That's huge, and it is so bullish. And that's why I believe we are out of that descending triangle, that descending pattern. Then it goes, even so, after breaking out of this descending trend line, it wasn't long before another reared its ugly head. From February 20th to April 11th, Litecoin was kept down in its place by a descending trend line. But on April 12th, bulls got a hold and managed to beat out the bears. So you can see we had a descending trend line again after we broke out, but now we popped up. So that should, I think that sums up the article. There's not much more posted, but yeah, will we see Litecoin quadruple its price by August? It's possible. We're going to follow it. We're going to track it. That's why we're here. So let's look at Litecoin right now, and let's do some TA. So we're looking at Litecoin on the 4-hour chart, guys, and clearly what you can see is we did have this major dip yesterday, but we shot right back up. Bulls are holding us, and we were or are chilling at support level on the 4-hour MMA. We're very low on the RSI. I'd say it was a good correction all the way down to 48 on the RSI. You noticed last time we were extremely overbought in this region. I know we're a little bit lower, around 60 to around $20 we're down, but I think that's very easy for Litecoin to catch up. The fact that we strayed so far away from this 4-hour MMA and now finally caught up to it, I think it's going to act and make us bounce right off of it. So I'm really looking for that move up here. It's definitely possible. When I go to the daily now to check out Litecoin, you'll notice what has happened. So you can see how we had that pullback. We actually broke below. We had some support at the red band, but we're having our most support at this green band right here. We're actually reversing. So I was anticipating that 1 to 4 candle upwards movement followed by a correction. And you can see we may see a 1 to 4 candle pullback. So we may see a fourth candle right here before we break out and continue to go upwards. So that is possible. But otherwise, we pulled back down to support, and we may see a run up and move higher. Reason being, though, is we had 2 resistance levels. We had the 180 as well as this uptrend right here that both put a lot of pressure on Litecoin's price and pushed us down. Being held at support, which is a very good sign at this green band, we are now bouncing off of that, and I'm honestly looking to see us go way above the 180 level and try and break into this channel once again. But let's move on to Bitcoin right now. So similar concept with Bitcoin. You can see how we challenged the 4-hour MMA. Really not much of a support. It's possible to see support, actually. We could, in a way, say that this is the support level. You can see how we had some support right here, or some resistance. But we bounced off here, similar to this MMA on the 4-hour. Came up above it, and we are now re-challenging that $9,400 region. So hopefully with enough volume and movements upward, we should be able to break out of here and continue to move up. Let's just check out the daily, though. As you can see, guys, with the daily, though, which this is actually really good news. I wonder if that's happening with Litecoin. No, so Litecoin on the daily, they have not closed in yet. But if we look on Bitcoin, you can see finally on the daily chart, which hasn't happened all the way since, let's see, March 5th. We have finally crossed over. So you can see how the green band has finally crossed over that red band, and we had a huge bullish reversal. And this candle literally stemmed from 9,375, fell all the way to 8,977, and then came right back up and closed at around $9,300. So that's a pretty awesome reversal. You can see from that support that we had. We did not break below or close below this high-low middle moving average, so that's really good news. And I'm saying the same thing. We should see a nice bounce and recovery off of Bitcoin's MMA, and we should definitely try. I think we should be able to break this resistance level right here that you can see we faced from both this upwards channel as well as this resistance level, and we should probably break into 10,000. I know we attempted it but could not break that a few days ago, but I'm honestly seeing that this run may bring us up into that $10,000 level we're all looking at. Thirdly, Ethereum, guys. You can see how we have this huge uptrend. Now, this is going to be interesting. So you can see how Ethereum on the daily has caught under this resistance level. So it's going to be interesting, but I'm more pro towards this, that we're going to see this candle close, hopefully, above this line. So we want to see it close above here. It's probably going to move up and close, hopefully, somewhere in this region. That's what we're looking for. It would be negative and we would probably see a reversal downwards to this RSI if we don't close above this uptrend here. So I'm going to repeat it again. If Ethereum doesn't break above this white uptrend, there's a good chance that if it starts a new candle, we're going to probably end up pulling back down to this support level, this high-low MMA. But good news is we did cross over. So we are seeing volume being pushed into Ethereum, and we should hopefully see Ethereum break above and stay in this support channel. Otherwise, lastly, Neo. So we're looking at Neo on a 4-hour. I'm going to zoom out to the daily just so we can get a better look. So, we do have support right here. More support in this region. Here again. I like to draw in supports and resistance as well as uptrends just so we can get an overall assumption of the market. So I'm almost inferring that this was an uptrend at some point, and then we could not break through and now fell, regaining support at that $72 level. Is there an overall uptrend? I think so. That was interesting too. So you can see how it has this uptrend right here that pushed the price down on Neo right here. And that's why we fell below. Got the support here and broke above. But now faced resistance up here. Used the MMA, so a lot is happening with Neo right now in this, I guess, too much cluttered section. We now fell below it again, but seek support right at that level. So honestly, what I'm anticipating will now go to the 4-hour. And you can see how we're hugging support again. What we're looking for is, honestly, for Neo to break above this MMA. Because if it doesn't break above that MMA, it's going to want to climb back down and seek lower prices. And the price I can see it going to, if it breaks below, would be right around this region right here. So if we break below 72, we're going to head to the 65 and then possibly the 59 region. But with the market moving up and hopefully volume moving into those blue chips, we should anticipate Neo to challenge that MMA again and break above. But otherwise, that's going to wrap up the video for today. If you guys like the video, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.